have sort of unconsciously accepted this kind of Islamophobia. People I know in New York after 9/11 made incredibly offensive comments after 9/11. I think trying to be at the same time in solidarity with the quote-unquote victims.
You see, and it happened, you know, this is what George W. Bush said straight after September 11 was saying, we are the victims of these people. Because they don't like us. It's the victim mentality. Victimhood. It's we are the victims. Whatever we do, we don't ask about the foreign policy of the Americans today.
We have some videotape, I understand, that we're going to show you from the West Bank. These are Palestinian celebrations in the wake of Tuesday's terror attacks in the United States. Apparently, Palestinians took to the street chanting, "God is great." People were throwing candy, distributing candy to passers-by.
However, while some Palestinians were taking to the streets in apparent celebration, one youth was quoted as saying, as he received sweets handed around in celebration, "This is a sweet from Osama bin Laden," he said.
V sign for victory being displayed in East Jerusalem today. Seeing people applauding, clapping, smiling, happy.
One man, Nawal Abdel Fattah, wearing a long black dress, threw sweets in the air, saying, actually that's a woman, pardon me, saying she was happy because, quote, America is the head of the snake.
ask about the foreign policy of the Americans today.
Ey Müslümanlar! Biliniz ki devletimiz İslamiyet'in adı ve canı olan Moskov, İngiliz ve Fransız hükümetleriyle muharip bulunuyor. Emirül Müminin Hazretleri sizi cihada davet ediyor.
I do know, beyond doubt, that 9/11 was an inside job.
Obviously, this is not exactly an accident. No. The first suspicion that's going to be on this is Osama bin Laden. This thing should not happen. We could prevent this kind of stuff, but we just don't do it because someone says let it happen.
What has happened to the United States is on last Tuesday, it came under, on the 11th, it came under attack by a mysterious force, which I know is some kind of rogue operation inside the security screens of the United States. This did not come from the Middle East, it didn't come from Europe, it didn't come from South America.
Now a friend of mine just said that Bush can't even defend his daughters from being bombed.
Bush can't even protect his own daughters from being bombed.
They're idiots, and I really pity the current president. And I think of him sitting in the office, and I realize the poor man has no conception and no capability of understanding what the world situation is.
Now, without going into the details of what we know and what we don't know about how 9/11 was orchestrated, we know that the only means by which this kind of thing is orchestrated is found in one location, in a financial complex
which is centered in the identity of the BAE. Now that's the mystery of 9/11.
مرگ بر آمریکا رو همیشه یاد فرزندانم
فایده اومدی به چند تا سوال بلدی بدی؟ بله بگو ببینم. مرگ بر آمریکا، مرگ بر اسرائیل، مرگ بر انگلیس.
Practical things would be to get a Middle East peace immediately, to end this war which is going on in Israel, in the area of Israel, to bring about peace there. We would hope that Sharon would cooperate with us and realize that what he's doing in avoiding the kind of peace process which Oslo set into motion, that he's actually contributing to a great danger to the United States and many other countries at this time.
Well, why don't we have a foreign policy that says the British are our enemy? So why don't we bomb London and get it over with? Or maybe do something else similar, something to the same effect.
So send the troops, please. Send the troops in Saudi Arabia, not in Iraq and not in Iran. In Saudi Arabia, do it and promote that. Promote Saudi Arabia, not Iraq. Why are you not asking the troops to go to Saudi Arabia? Because of geostrategic.
Just one moment, please.
حلم الخلافة الإسلامية، حلم أرض الخلافة يتحقق بإذن الله. رأينا الحلم الكبير الذي نحلم به جميعا، الولايات المتحدة العربية. الولايات المتحدة العربية ليست القاهرة ولا مكة ولا المدينة، وإنما القدس إن شاء الله. وسيكون هتافنا على القدس، رايحين شهداء بالملايين على القدس، رايحين شهداء بالملايين على القدس، رايحين شهداء بالملايين على القدس. من عيون كل اليهود طيار النعاس، يلا يا عشاق الشهداء كلكم حماس. انسوا العالم كل العالم وانسوا المؤتمرات، شيلوا سلاحكم صلوا قيامكم، شيلوا سلاحكم صلوا قيامكم، وادعوا رب الناس، وادعوا رب الناس.
Apart from Douglas, you've all forgotten who were the victims. Those people went to work on 9/11 and 7/7 and they've lost their lives. And for Yasmin, you obviously don't know what it's like to have a victim, to be a victim, to be a child, to lose their parent. I was there and I saw people lose their fathers and their mothers.
Quote-unquote victims.
victimhood. It's we are the victim.
Bush can't even defend his daughters from being bombed.